Hey guys, what's up? It's Justin, aka Diego, and yes, I know I have been away for a while and I haven't done a video in quite some time. So I do apologize for, I don't know if you guys thought I quit or I died or, had got AIDS and had to, inject a whole bunch of money into myself to cure myself, but none of those things are true. I just basically moved into a new place, into a new house, and it's called what you might want to say a fixer-upper. So I've been doing a lot of projects around the house. I've been quite busy there and just had some real life stuff that just haven't had a lot of time to sit down and make some videos. So hopefully we'll be able to do it. I am going to try to put out a plan for myself, and I want to do a video, at least a minimum of one video a week, and I'll probably do it on the weekends, either Friday or Saturday. So for all of you guys that do frequently visit my channel, look for a new video every weekend. Hopefully that'll be my goal. Hopefully we could stick to that. And another thing that I do want to update you guys on is Diego, my main paladin, prop paladin, is no longer in Damage Networks on Gorfine. I switched servers and I switched guilds, obviously, because you can't be in the same guild on others. I guess you could if your guild moved. Anyway, I'm in a guild called Twilight's Void. And I tank and I rep for them. I basically joined this guild because my old guild just stopped raiding, and they said, hey, if you guys want to do something else, go ahead. So I said, okay. My real life friend plays in this guild, and I've never played with a friend in WoW before. I've been playing for 4 or 5 years now, and have never played with a real life friend. So this is the only real life friend that I know of that still plays this game. So he's like, why don't you just come join my guild, have some fun. So they're what I would call a semi-hardcore 10-man guild. I mean, they're doing hardcore 10-mans, but I mean, they're not competing for like, world first and stuff like that. So, and they just do 10-mans, like I said. But so, I mean, that's basically what I want to do. I wanted to have a little fun with the game because I've been in a hardcore raiding guild and everyone's been real serious, and it's kind of just a little taxing after the years. So I just wanted to enjoy some WoW time, and I'm having a good time. So anyway, so I wanted to talk about Omnitron just real quick because that's just the only fraps footage I got in this past month, believe it or not. And this fight, we're struggling with this fight. This fight's really, really tough. I mean, basically, it's easy to understand because every golem's got 3 abilities, and once you understand those abilities, you understand that part of the fight. It's basically half over from that point. But what I want to talk about is I'm showing these 3 raid marks here, and what we've designated is people group up around triangle. Our ranged and healers group up around triangle. Now, if you get anything that bad, any bad debuff or anything that bad, that's not good, you always want to move to the left, or whichever way you designate your raid members to move to. And then everyone else, for instance, say the flamethrower gets picked and he targets someone, acquiring target on triangle. So everyone moves to either square or diamond, whichever way they feel is their personal preference. You guys could set up a way, whichever you feel is better for your raid. But I mean, the fact that you learn all these golems abilities and you go, okay, I know this guy's ability, we got it down. The thing that really, in my personal opinion, makes it hard is that the rotation that they come out in, depending on how well you guys are doing, it changes. And that's a little bit of RNG, but most of the time, it's going to change. And I think the deciding factor on that is whichever golem was active last is now active first or something like that. But the hard part is dealing with these golems and their abilities and all of that shit when they come out in junction with each other. So it's not just the flamethrower and the AoE damage, it's also interrupting and running from ads and getting out of the puddles that you get pulled into from Neff. So it's just like a whole lot of chaos going on. And when you feel you have a handle on it, then the golem order changes up, and you gotta learn how to deal with a whole new combination of abilities. When I just feel that it's just a pain in the ass. And this is probably one of my least favorite heroic fights. I don't know what you guys feel. What's your guys' least favorite fight? But go ahead and post your shit in the comments below. But some more strategy. Basically, the way it works is Neff has the potential to empower one of each golem's abilities on, let's see, who are we on here? Toxitron. What he'll do on Toxitron is when he does this green gas clouds, he'll grip you into it. The whole raid will get pulled into it. The problems there is that people are getting fixated for some reason, are retarded and are running out of that gas puddle, run right into the ad that's fixated on them. That's happened a couple times in our run. I don't know about you guys, but that causes some problems because if the green gas cloud's right next to the ads, like you'll see here, we're all going to get gripped in. and there's an ad right there. So if whoever's fixated is, dumb, runs right out of that puddle right in that ad, they're gonna die. Another thing that he empowers is, I believe this guy's name is Arcanatron. The blue puddles that he puts down, they will just start growing gradually and eventually explode and do damage to your raid members. But until that time, they will give the buff that they give a normal. And on Magnetron is the one I'm thinking of. What he'll do is on his acquiring a target ability where he like focuses someone and then throws a flamethrower at them. What will just happen there is sometimes that person that's being focused will not be able to move, so people have to move away from them as opposed to him moving away from people. And then who's the last guy? Oh, Electron, probably my least favorite empowered ability. You'll see the lightning conductor on the bottom right here. We'll see if it turns into a shadow conductor. If it doesn't, no big deal. What happens is the lightning conductor, the guy that's exploding right now, you'll see him just popping. On occasion, anyway, yes, I had to cut myself off there because I was coughing. The lightning conductor turns into, I believe it's called a shadow conductor, and the way that debuff works is that person, once he turns into a shadow conductor, the further you are away from that person, the more damage you take. So basically, the mechanic tells you to group up on that person, which is true. It just gets kind of hectic because it is a good amount of damage even if you are grouped up on that person. And then put on top of it, if Magnetron's out and Magnetron's doing his AoE ability, just a lot of healing that has to be done during that short period of time. So I mean, I am personally not a fan of this fight. A lot of RNG, a lot of people getting fixated and getting pulled into puddles and then running out into ads, and just some people that don't have any cooldowns getting constantly fixated or acquired target, if you will, and they just take a ton of fucking damage, and it's a pain in the ass. But what do you guys think about the Grand Crusader change? I actually said in one of my videos that I didn't think that you were going to get the holy power. Oh, watch us interrupt. Bam! Yep, Avengers Shield. Still love that silencing ability. I said that if your Avengers Shield missed on the Grand Crusader proc, that you would not get the holy power, but you do, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm glad that I was wrong, but I think that's really strong, and I'm really don't rewind it. Don't rewind that. Do not rewind that. I didn't see it. All right, I didn't see that ad. My bad. Okay, but you'll see here. I mean, this is our best attempt, and one guy dies to I don't know what, and then it just slowly starts falling apart. So, I mean, that's just how this fight is. If one guy goes down, the rest go down. Anyway, so Grand Crusader change, I'm a big fan. How do you guys feel? We'll talk about it more in another video. Other than that, I'm going to try to do those videos, like I said, every weekend. Hopefully we'll get that going. And thanks for staying tuned and sticking with me, guys. I know I've been busy, but I'll catch you guys next time. You guys have a good one. Later.